Welcome ladies and gentlemen to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for great support. My name is Regan. For my returning viewers and also to my returning subscribers, I usually appreciate so much for great support always towards this great channel. So now, pale broad-based mambo imechemuka because there is something which William Ruto has done today. And this one will shock you because what Ruto has done today, it is a clear indication that there is a problem inside the broad-based government. So now, there is a letter which came from William Samuel Ruto and it was published at the Kenya Gazette. As we know, the Kenya Gazette is the official gazette of the government, whereby they usually publish their things, even if it is tenders, even if it is any kind of appointment. But for this one, it is a appointment whereby this appointment imefanyika pale Energy and Petroleum Regulatory Authority, pale EPRA. There is an appointment at the EPRA. So I want us to read this letter, and this letter, it's coming from William Samuel Ruto, and it says, in exercise of the power conferred by Section 21A of the Energy Act 2019, as read together with Section 51(1) of the Interpretation and General Provision Act 1, William Samuel Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, appoint Adan Haji Ali to the non-executive chairperson of the Energy and Petroleum Regulatory Authority for a period of 3 years with effect from the 16th June 2025. The appointment of George Wanga is revoked from William Samuel Ruto. So there is something here I want us to know. As I've read the letter, you have noticed that I have read a name of a person there, known as George Wanga. Remember, George Wanga is the husband to Homa Bay Governor Gladys Wanga. And as we know, Gladys Wanga from past days zenye tumeona amekuwa akicriticize sana juu ya extrajudicial killings. And remember, same Wanga alikuwa the host governor of the Madaraka Day. So now it's coming to be a shock because George Wanga now has been fired. And the appointment of George Wanga has now been revoked. So now, as we talk now, George Wanga is not a executive chairperson of Energy and Petroleum Regulatory Authority. So now, Kenya sasa inashangaza because this thing it may happen abruptly. Why am I saying it happened abruptly? Because even today, in the morning, there was a letter which Gladys Wanga gave out. And the letter still was criticizing Ruto and was also condemning about the extrajudicial killings which has been happening to our country Kenya. So now this one itashangaza wengi because hakuna mwenye alitarajia kitu kama hii itafanyika. Sisi tulijua that as long as tuko kwa broad based government vitu kama hizi haiwezi happen. But it's now suddenly that it's happening because now the husband to Homa Bay Governor Gladys Wanga has been now fired from the from EPRA, which is Energy and Petroleum Regulatory Authority, as executive chairperson. So now means that there is something happening somewhere because hii tu haijafanyika ati out of blue. No, hii imefanyika juu ya sababu. So now in the morning today, there was a letter which was issued by Gladys Wanga. And again, to make the matter as if it is worse or good, this letter was being posted by Wanga herself. And again, it has been deleted. If you go there to Gladys Wanga account, X account, you will not get the letter. But in the morning, that letter was inside his account, meaning that there is something wrong here. Alipost asubuhi But for now, ukienda pale uiangalie, hata saa uiende tu uiangalie, uende kwa X account of Gladys Wanga, hautapata hiyo letter. Because now ameifuta, it has been deleted. Meaning that there is something happening yenye sisi hatujui. Because kuna video yenye nishawahi analyze here saying that this thing yenye tunaambiwa ati broad based government haitakaa sana, it will end up very very badly, because hii kitu ilifanywa in an abrupt way. Tukikumbuka vizuri, this broad based government ilikuwa formed during the it was formed after the Gen Z protest, meaning that at that time Ruto was having so much pressure which led him to form a broad based government. But for the common mwananchi haikuwa ifanyike hivyo. Walikuwa wanataka tu wafinye Ruto peke yake, watoe Ruto hapo, then everything to be good. But suddenly tuliona that wali form the broad based government, and so many people say that this broad based government will not last, because now hata sasa tunaona so much evidences coming. Tumeona Sifuna akiongea akisema that yeye hatambui the broad based government or the MOUs. Tumeona Gladys Wanga akicondemn sana this extrajudicial killings, which today she posted a letter, which I will read that letter, then you will notice that there is something wrong somewhere. Because sisi wengine, unajua kuna wengine hata ukiwaambia that this broad based government iko na issue, hata amini atadhania tu bado ni jokes. So now I will read that letter which came from Gladys Wanga, then we proceed. But before we proceed, ladies and gentlemen, as we always do, please, if you have not subscribed, take a second, hit the subscription button, then we proceed. So now today, in the morning, this is the letter which Gladys Wanga posted. And the letter was saying that today we stand united in grief and outrage as our nation confronts a wave of police brutality, impunity, and extrajudicial killing. The tragic killing of our son Albert Ojwang in police custody has shaken our collective national conscience. Yet, as we mourn Albert, another family in Mbita is shattered by the death of Calvins Omondi Onditi, a 36-year-old fisherman who allegedly hanged himself with his trousers at Kipasi Police Post Mbita. The postmortem at the Homa Bay County Referral Hospital will reveal the truth. Yesterday in Nairobi, Philip Okech was shot during protest against these very killings. We watched a video of an unarmed young man selling masks shot at point blank range by a masked police officer. This chilling act, captured on video, underscores the brazen police brutality. Today, Gabriel Muita Chacha, a 34 years old, has been brought to the county referral hospital with life-threatening injuries arising from police beating in Ringiti Island. Enough is enough. The perpetrators of this extrajudicial killing must face the full force of the law. The Kenya Police Service must carry their own cross. We condemn these atrocities and demand accountability. The immediate prosecution of all officers involved, including DIG, Lagat, and those bearing command responsibility. Commitment to the 10-point agenda. The ODM-UDA agreement explicitly prohibits extrajudicial killing. We are holding the broad-based government to this commitment. Our support for the broad-based government does not extend to extrajudicial killing and police brutality. We draw the line on extrajudicial prosecution. Illegal and unconstitutional representation is not part of the government. Governor Gladys Wanga. So that ilikuwa letter ya Gladys Wanga. And this letter now, ukienda pale kwa X account yake, iko deleted. Delete, hakuna. Meaning that now there is something here going on, which hawataki ati common mwananchi wajue. But soon itajulikana tu. Wale ambao wenye walikuwa nafurahia ati broad based government, ndio hii broad based government inaisha pole pole. What's your opinion? Drop it at the comment section. Otherwise, Thank you so much for great support. Keep on subscribing, liking and sharing. Let's meet in another video.